If Only, a web series that explores interesting people and their lives. If Only looks at Carmen Amaya. Carmen Amaya has been called the greatest flamenco dancer ever and the most extraordinary personality of all time in flamenco dance. Her story begins when Carmen was born on the 2nd of November in 1915 to a Spanish Romani family, to her father, José Amaya Amaya, also known as El Chino, who was a guitar player, and her mother, Micaela Amaya Moreno. Carmen was the second of 11 children. Her father worked as a Calais Romani guitarist who played at bars day and night. As a child, Carmen would accompany her father at night. He would play his guitar and she would perform dances so that the customers would throw change on the floor that they would collect. Soon she started to appear in theaters that included a variety show created by Josep Sampere, a variety show businessman. He introduced her to more prestigious venues, leading to her debut at the Spanish Theatre in Barcelona and later performing at the Palace Theatre in Paris. From there, Carmen's popularity and fame grew. The art critic, Sebastià Gach, wrote about her dancing in 1929, after he saw her performing and wrote an article in the weekly newspaper Mirador. He wrote, "Suddenly a jump. And the gypsy girl danced. Indescribable. Soul. Pure soul. Feeling made flesh." The floorboards vibrated with unprecedented brutality and incredible precision. La Capitana was a gross product of nature. Like all gypsies, she must have been born dancing. It was before school, before the academy. All that she knows, she must have known from birth. Promptly, the viewer feels subjugated, upset, dominated by the face of La Capitana, by her fierce hip movements, by the bravery of her pirouettes and the force of her broken turns, whose animal ardor ran parallel with the astonishing accuracy with which she executed them. The raging battery of her heels and the unsteady play of her arms, now aroused, excited, then collapsing, surrendered, abandoned, dead, gently moved by the shoulders, are still recorded in our memories like indelible plaques. What caused us to look at her dance was her nerve, which twisted her in dramatic contortions, her blood, her violence, her wild impetuosity as a caste dancer. Carmen brought about a flamenco revolution by combining two styles of flamenco, that of the traditional dancers, and the variety of styles developed by modern flamenco dancers. She went on to gain international fame, perform with many different troupes, one of which is how she met her husband. In 1952 she married guitarist Juan Antonio Agüero. After traveling the world and spending a great deal of time in the Americas, she returned to Spain in 1947, as a legendary, world-famous flamenco dancer. Also legendary was her fascinating personality, which won over everyone she knew, and which was both unpredictable, kind, and extraordinarily generous. Carmen would also venture into a movie career. Batalas, Carmen became sick with kidney disease, and during the filming of her latest film, Los Talentos, directed by Rovira Veleta 1963, Carmen became very sick due to the grueling filming schedule. Carmen overcame her health issues and at the end of filming started a summer tour. Finally, her illness stopped her from performing. She danced for the last time in Malaga. On August 8, 1963, whilst she was working in Gandia, Carmen interrupted her performance. She was dancing when suddenly she said to Batista, "Andrés, we finished." In 1963, the legendary, first female flamenco dancer died of kidney disease in Begur, Girona, northeast Catalonia. She was only 50 years old. If only Carmen had lived into her golden years, there is no doubt that we could have several more films, likely television appearances and performances to learn about, but alas, her time was short, but she made the most of it while she was here. We hope you have enjoyed this video and learning more about Carmen Amaya, the legendary flamenco dancer. If you would like to learn even more about her, there are several biographies about Carmen, like Queen of the Gypsies. The Life and Legend of Carmen Amaya, by Paco Sevilla, Carmen Amaya o La Danza del Fuego, by Mario Boyce or Carmen Amaya. La biografía by Francisco Hidalgo Gómez. Please like and subscribe for more videos like this.